Hello everyone, let's provide a solution given this nice exponential equation. Now, solution from here, we have that 7 raised to power x plus 7 raised to power x. 7 raised to power x is common, so this is the same thing as 1 plus 1. Okay, this is equal to 280. Okay, now from what we have here, this is 7 raised to power x multiplied by 1 plus 1, which is 2. This is equal to 280. So divide both signs by 2. So that from what we have here, this is 7 raised to power x, this is equal to 140. Okay, this is 140. Now, from what we have here, to solve for the value of x, we introduce the natural logarithm. You're seeing that from what we have 7 raised to power x, this is equal to 140. To solve for the value of x, we introduce the logarithm, that is log 7 raised to power x. This is equal to log 140. Okay. Now from this, we have that log 7 raised to power x, this is in the form of log m raised to power n, which you can express as n log m, okay? So let's apply this property, so that this is x log 7, this is equal to log 140, okay? So we divide both signs by log 7 by log 7. So that the value of x is equal to, now, log 140, that's 140, can x is equal to log 140 divided by log 7. We're saying that 140 can be expressed as 5 times 4 times 7, okay? So this is the same thing as x is equal to log 5 times 4 times 7 divided by log 7, okay? Now, from what we have here, log 5 times 4 times 7, this is in the form of log a multiplied by b. This is the same thing as log a plus log b, okay? So let's apply this property, so that x is equal to, now this is log 5 divided by log 7 plus log 4 divided by log 7 plus log 7 divided by log 7, okay? So from what we have here, we simplify, so that x is equal to, now this is log 5 divided by log 7 plus this is log 4 divided by log 7 plus, now if you simplify this is the same thing as 1, okay? Now from what we have here, log 5 divided by log 7 and log 4 divided by log 7, this is in the form of log a divided by log b, which you can express as log a to base b. So let's apply this property, so that we have x is equal to, now we can write this as 1 plus log 5 to base 7 plus log 4 to base 7. Now this is the value of x, okay? So let's verify that this value of x satisfies the equation. So let's verify that is this value of x, which is 1 plus log 5 to base 7 plus log 4 to base 7, satisfies the equation, okay? So if you might recall, we end the equation that 7 raised to power x plus 7 raised to power x, this is equal to 80, okay? Now from what we have here, we simplify this further to 7 raised to power x is equal to 140, okay? So let's simplify this. This is 7 raised to power x is 1 plus log 5 to base 7 plus log 4 to base 7. This is supposed to give us a value of 140, okay? Now from what we have here, we find that 1 plus log 5 to base 7 plus log 4 to base 7, this is actually in the form of a raised to power n plus m, which we can write as a raised to power n multiplied by a raised to power m, okay? So let's apply this property. This is the same thing as 7 raised to power 1 multiplied by 7 raised to power log 5 to base 7 multiplied by 7 raised to power log 4 to base 7. This is supposed to give us a value of 140, okay? Now, as you can see, we have 7 raised to power 1 7 raised to power of 5 to base 7 and 7 raised to power of 4 to base 7. This is in the form of m raised to power log a to base m, which is equal to a. Okay, so that means if you have 7 raised to power log 5 to base 7, this is the same thing as 5. So we have a value of 5, and 7 raised to power log 4 to base 7, this is equal to 4. We have a value of 4, and here we have 5. So let's substitute these values. So here we multiplying by 5, multiplying by 4. This is supposed to give us a value of 140. So 7 times 5, that is 35. That's 5 times 4. This is equal to, that is 35 times 4. 5 times 4, this is 20. Carry 2. 4 times 3 is 12. Plus 2, that is 14. So 140 is equal to 140. So that means that the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. Okay? And that verifies that the value of x, which is 1 plus log 5 to base 7 plus log 4 to base 7 satisfies the equation. Okay, so let me show you quickly method 2 how to solve this. For method 2, we have 7 raised to power x plus 7 raised to power x is equal to 280. 7 raised to power x is common, so this is 7 raised to power x into the bracket. This is 1 plus 1. This is equal to 280. Okay, so we have 7 raised to power x multiplied by 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. This is equal to 280. Okay, so divide both sides by 2, so that from what we have here, this is 7 raised to power x, this is equal to 140. Okay, now from what we have here, we introduce logarithm, that is log 7 raised to power x on both sides. This is log 140, and then given that log 7 raised to power x is in the form of log m raised to power n, which you can write as n log m. Okay, so this is the power rule property of logarithm. So let's apply this property so that we have x log 7, this is equal to log 140. So divide both sides by log 7, and also the same case here by log 7. So x is equal to log 140. This is log 140 divided by log 7, which we can write as log 140. This is the same thing as this is 2.14613 divided by log 7, which is actually 0.8450998. Okay, so and the value of x here is equal to 2.5395. So this is the value of x. Okay, so let's verify that this value of x actually satisfies the equation. Okay, so let's verify quickly. We have that 7 raised to power x, this is supposed to give us a value of 140. Okay, so let's substitute the value of x, which is 2.5395, and see if we have 140. So 7 raised to power 2.5395, this one is actually 139.99, and if you round off, this is actually 140, which is equal to 140, and that affirms that the value of x is 2.5395. That's method 2. So follow the steps and kindly subscribe. Thank you.